Right, welcome back to another stream of Legends EA. So, we're cracking on with the shinies. We got 6 last stream. I gotta admit, Sahara Desert came and took all them shinies, the shiny look away for the last 2 hours of the stream. But, you know, we are gonna try and get a Shalpha today. That's the goal. Because once we get a starter again, because it's just going to basically be, I get starter, I move on to Chespin, or whatever it is. So we need to just lock in for the Shalpha. We've got the shiny charm. Shit should be easier. So, you know, we're cooking. I don't think I've got really anything else to update on. Actually, I do. I have a fresh trim, so I don't look like a tramp anymore, basically. Got the fresh trim, high fade, looking smart. You know, we've got to do what we've got to do when we're on. But, yeah, it's going to be Wild Zone 20 hunt. Shalpha in the middle, Shalpha outside, whatever we get. We're going to be hoping to add to the mini shiny Pokemon that we have. I should really sort this mess out when I eventually get looking at it, because I have a lot of crap in my boxes, but the only reason I'm keeping them is because I've still got loads of quests. Am I blind? Or is that Charmander still not spawned in? I did have a Lucario last night, but it weren't alpha. So I'm not really interested in showing that off too much. I prefer to just have the alphas, especially if I know it's going to be like that Gardevoir. I've already got one of those, but it weren't alpha, so I haven't clipped it and shown it. Which, by the way, I've got 6 shorts coming out for the rest of this week. It's going to be the reactions of all the shinies we got yesterday, and I'm just happy we're back on track at the moment, because, you know, we had a bit of a break on the shorts, but now we're back and we're getting close to affiliate, which I'm excited for. Number isn't massive in terms of what it is, but it's progress, and we're just hoping to get as many more new people in as possible and hopefully get you guys to stick around. So that is the plan. But we don't want hippos, because hippos are bad. We don't need any happy hippos. I feel like I just want to keep testing that Magikarp, see if it wants to you know, be shiny or something. But we've still got Bulbasaur as the centerpiece, because he is yet to shine. And I don't have any of the other starters, even though I think my fiance would like a Chikorita. I may have a look for a plushie of that. And we get a nice little reset in the middle. I've got to say, I really want the Metagross, because that thing is just... oh man, that is such a good shiny. Neither of those are shiny, so we don't care about them. I mean, the only shinies that we haven't received in this zone so far, excluding the alphas, because they're just on a rota between 69. Is that a Shalpha? No, it's an Alpha Squirtle though. We haven't had a Malamar, and we haven't had a Scrafty. A Scruffy Scraft. I'm sure we will get one of those before the end. We haven't had a Garbodor, but I've had 2 Garbodors already when I was hunting the Larvatars on the Wild Zone 15 rooftops. So we don't need those. But Shalpha is the main goal today. I really hope we can get that. I've had a few, like, good Shalphas. I had the Agron, which was the 5% over there. I've had a Bellsprout. And I've had an Ampharos as well. Which are just, like, what I can say are quite random. I would probably say the Alpha Ampharos is probably the easiest to hunt. But I do have a few Fletchlings, what are shiny. They were from, obviously, the super duper easy route free stair reset. But yeah, man, we're wanting one of these starters to do the business. I'd love a Shalpha Charizard. I would love a Shalpha Tepig. I'd actually like all of them. Blastoise, can't really see myself. Like, that's probably the least. I love Bulbasaur, I love Totodile, I love Charmander. I found a new soft spot for Tepig. I knew we weren't going to get picked loads when the starter choices got revealed. And he's just a cute little pig, to be fair. 2 Grumpy Hippos. I feel like I need to blow my nose. Because I do not want to be sniffling constantly on stream, because it's not nice. I love it when 6 of these are here. It is just such a good viewing experience, in my opinion, seeing just like all them cool Pokemon together, because it's just not a reality you really see much. Like, you get like a randomizer is where you would see that sort of existence, and even then that's literally only coming up to like when we've had Pokemon in the free roam areas. Demon Eyes. Is that another 2 Happy Hippos? Yeah. Not what we're wanting, guys. Bit of a disrespect from the Hippos, if I'm being honest. We did actually have a lot of Alpha Bulbasaurs yesterday. Like, a lot. I think we had about 7. Which in all honesty, that's... And we had about 5 probably Alpha Charmanders, like a couple of Tepigs, but quite a lot of Squirtles as well. We did have a good chance of getting that yesterday. I'd say we probably had about 50 Alpha checks. I should probably write that down. To be honest, I might do that. I might just keep a count. Let's get another one on here. Right, if we get that like that. Yeah, that'll be fine. You don't really need it to be fancy. There we go. That should be alright. We'll see anyway. We'll see how it goes, because it's more of a visual for myself as well. And then we can just keep a little good eye on it, and then when we do eventually get the Shalpha starter, then we can we know the journey it took. And don't get me wrong, I know that can be false in terms of when you can get a shiny, but I think a visual cue to how long it's took is also a good thing. Because we always know we're doing a massive hunt, and then you just end up forgetting how many you've actually seen. I just wish the overloaded spawn stayed on the grass. That would have been really cool. But for some reason, whenever you teleport into a Wild Zone 20, they just bleed out for whatever reason. It's difficult to pinpoint why, because I don't really understand the mechanics myself. Because no matter what you do with these, you can they just stay here. So I wonder if like the Wild Zone, because it affects these as well, these bleed out too. So I wonder if it's because of the origin point of where you spawn in, the right zone and the left back zone just don't stay, which is a shame. I'm wondering if we'll get a shiny on here today, because every time my buddies do it off stream, I get a shiny, something, and then the reaction is just, it's gone. I want to be able to secure a good shiny reaction today on stream. Like Shalpha will definitely get me excited. Got the Alpha Gardevoir. So I'll definitely react to these. If these are Alpha and shinier on the outside, I will definitely react to them. I think they're a lot rarer and cooler as well than this center circle, because these are guaranteed. If it shines, it was guaranteed to be Alpha. Whereas your ones on your outside, you got a 5% rate, so... There's so many good Pokemon in that bottom. So many cool picks to get. But will one shine today? I hope not a repeat either, because we have had a repeat Phalanx. And I will eventually give these away at some point. I want to find a good way of doing it. Two Happy Hippos. We are not interested in those, because they stink it. Yeah, it's just interesting because these all stay, but this section, boom, that's a numero 1 on the Alpha starters. There we go. Let's lock that as well, so we don't have to see that ugly little red outbox. Well, there we go. I've definitely seen a considerable amount more than that. I'll probably say it's in the 100 mark. Maybe a bit more, to be fair. I've been doing this, grinding this zone for a good near week now. But it's just definitely, it's got me pumped, this. And the fact that we're not having to wait long for Mega Dimensions as well is really good. I don't mind that at all. Because I'm not expecting anything generational with Pokemon, with the graphics. We know this by now. This is just normal. But if they can make it fun, and we've got even more Pokemon to hunt, even more alphas to go for, that's content for days, content for weeks, content for months. If you're a shiny hunter. Numero 2. On the Totodile. Not shiny, of course. That would be far too easy. Hello, guys. I would like the Absol as well. We got a good... Oh, man, we just got so many good picks. So many good picks. We need that Tepig, though. We need Tepig, Bulbasaur, Totodile to shine for us. That Gardevoir dip. No, Squirtle's in there. It's fine. A new day is dawning. What can a shiny be shining? Nothing on the shiny front right there. Got an alpha Scrafty over there. And I'm getting absolutely cooked by Raichu. Needs to chill his beans. Or chill her beans. I'll say it again, man. Why you would ever come here is 100% beyond me, because these are out to cook you alive. Like, look at them. Look at them. It's lucky they're quite slow. Because you would be getting cooked left, right, centre from these guys. Got a Chikorita there. I really want an Alpha Skarmory because that thing was a proper nasty piece of work in the battles with Xerneas. It had some pretty savage moves as well. It had like Drill Run and stuff. It's crazy. Lots of Gardevoirs though. It's this mucky, man. I don't want to be seeing these. Yes, we like you though. That Vivion's a bit of a crappy spawn as well. It's crazy, man. It's gonna be dark in like an hour over here for us. Another Bulba over there. I do want that Dramper as well. So I'm gonna have to have a look at the hunt for that, because I think I would like to get it in its natural place in Zone 19. Got a Squirtle. Couple of Gardas. And a Roserade, pretty stinky on the grass spawns. Nothing on these guys. 2 Agrons and a Lucario and a Hippo. Bit of a rough one, that one. I don't know what am I fucking rolling over on here? Like Wire City down below me. So, just want to get coached up. I'm gonna be here for a while, I think. Totodile. And a chicory eater over there. Alright, this is where we're going to get zapped up. 2 Thundershocks incoming. Bloody hell. Not expecting to get absolutely zapped. Zapped up then. Down, down. Bum, 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 bum. We don't need you now. Couple of Scrafters there. And a Tepig in the corner. Bow, bow. Yeah, water spawns let us down. Looks like the grass will be similar. Yup. Alpha Garbodor, we'll take that though. That is something we do need. Unlucky boy. Need to get better accuracy on that rock slide, mate. Yikes! Oh, it's not fun when all you have is spawns of Gardevoir and Roserade. Happy Hippo and Piggy Wiggy. We do not need... Well, we need the pig. Don't need the Hippo though. We're good on the hips. Got a couple of stars, that's better. We should be 1 in 4 in that spawn. At least every run. Any pigs? No, just happy hippos. And some salty Pokemon. Couple of Roserades, not fun. Red Gyarados as well will be sweet. That's what I mean, you just can't really be... There's so many good picks. You're almost guaranteed something cool in that middle. The Elemental Monkeys, I need all of those, so they're all welcome sites if they decide to enter the shiny show. Let's go, shinies. Like, apart from the Heliolisk, probably the only one I'm not that fussed about there, but I would take all. It's just nice seeing 6 in there. I really hope that never can be patched. Because that would take a long ass time, really. If we were hunting that with just the 2s. Even with the charm. But getting 4 additional checks is definitely a welcome addition. Just need to check what we got over here. Piggy. Yeah, Chili Beans, Delibird, you're a wimp in the normal game when you're in Alpha. You need to remember your origins. No greenback Squirtle, that's all good. Another Alpha Aggron, that'd be hilarious if that was shiny. A double 5%er. Someone were trying to get a bit hard then. Will you give us the luck today, Bulbasaur? Preferably on yourself as well, if you're gonna provide, because you haven't shined yet, and you've been alpha probably the most out of all the spawns. Definitely need to get a good overlay though. Need to have a look at some Pokemon ones, because I would like a really professional overlay for Pokemon. Have whatever I'm hunting, how many checks, and just some other little nitty picky like bits of information on there. There's another alpha starter. A shame you're not shiny, bro. That's 3 on those so far. Just 1 second, guys. That's a shame. I need to put an alarm on for that, actually. I'll do that. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, basically my medication there. They've just tried to book a delivery, but obviously I've just missed it because I'm on stream. So I'll ring those back later. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Need to get some drip as well. I just NPC'd it all the way through. It just looks quite dapper in this though. Charmander in the corner, not shiny. Really wish these spawns would stay, because there were 6 checks over there as well, which was amazing. And we could have 7 here as well. Mad. It's either it can't handle all the spawns at once, so it leaks them out, or the origin point to this spawn when I'm fast traveling is too far. Because I don't really know of any other reason from what I can understand of the mechanic. That shiny Drampa is going to absolutely cook though when we get that. Nice to have this variation to hunt with as well. Like, we're getting some Paldean Pokemon in the next expansion as well. So that's going to be really nice to hunt in this game. Especially if I think a few more of the Paldean Pokemon are getting Megas as well. So that'll be very fun to do. Another Squirtle. That Gardevoir's in an annoying place. You are adorable, Bulbasaur. Definitely took over being my favourite starter, I think, for Gen 1. I think, to be honest, he might be my favourite starter in general, because I like the others, but I don't have a connection with any of them, really. I'd probably say maybe Mudkip. He's also like a... He's up there. Charmander's always going to be a goated starter as well. Oh, that is what we want. That is probably, if we're saying what we're going for, that is probably it. The Shalpha Tepig. So nice to see one on there. Shame he could not be the shiny foam. Yeah, nice try. See ya, buddy. Get despawned. Have a Gardevoir in the middle. We don't care about that. Unless you want to be an alpha shiny, then the spotlight will be on yourself, but until then, try not to spawn, please. Because there's starters that deserve your spot more than you. Got a few starters here today on this run. There's Metagross. You know what job you've got, bro. You just got to change colour. That is it. That's how easy it is. You just got to change colour. And I've slashed your odds by 3 to do that as well. So if you can provide... Look, you're coming back. You know you want to be that silver and gold. So if you can just, you know, supply us with that, brother, I will be mostly appreciative of that. Got Garbodor there showing his alpha form. The biggest trash we've ever seen. But he does take quite some, you know, big pride in that, seeing as though that is what he is. That Gallade as well. That's going to be an amazing shine. Another Alpha Garbodor. 2 Charmanders as well. Just wish we could bloody... I wish Time of Day could manipulate the spawns, but it is what it is. Because, like, even with me getting 4 here, like, I'm getting on average 2. 1 or 2. But sometimes we don't get any. Look at you, man. Please, man. Don't let a man beg. You've like been here on the last few runs. Just provide for us, pal. That's all I'm asking. Two Roserades. An alpha hippo. You might be alpha, mate, but it's not making me want you any better, unfortunately. Because you can also spawn in the centre. And I'm not bothered about you, because I know you will shine one day. More God of Wars. More non-shinies. Alpha Scrafty though. That was a chance. At least we're on average getting the 2 out of 4 at the moment. Chikorita over there. No autumn looking leaf. Someone was trying to be rock hard then, but was unsuccessful. See, I want to bleed. I just want to get that spawner filled, but there's just no point. It doesn't stay long enough. And it's long pulling them constantly. Especially because you got to do them one at a time because of the way the spawns are set. They're too far from each other, so by the time one of them breaks its leash, the other's still on you anyway. Another Rose Red in that corner. Not bothered about you. Although I am tempted to bleed it. Yeah. I'm going to try bleed this one and see if it stays. I don't think it will though. It's changed into a Bulbasaur. It's all good then. Look at these all little Recners. Bum 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 bum. Piss off. I love it when you're trying to bloody lure them though. They're constantly all spamming endure and safeguard and everything. It's like, well, that's annoying. Then when you're genuinely trying to get away, they're just like, nah, sorry bro, I don't understand. I'm just going to keep following you. Right, come on then. As the sun is shining on you gets. None more shiny. A few cool spawns up. 2 Lucarios. An Alpha Chikorita. So we'll put that in the on the Alpha scene. Let's quickly look over here. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Well, we know Squirtle isn't shiny without it being facing, with its shell not facing us, because it's a lot paler. 2 Dedenays here, 2 Hut. Oh god, these are going to be... These can one-shot me here. Well, not one-shot me, but kill me before I get out. But they didn't decide to use all of the spammy electric moves. Oh, that's another alpha scene. Really would love that shiny. I'd love any of them, because they're going to be cool. I'll say these are being a bit stubborn, these alphas in the middle. Gonna check. Oh, don't want to scare the Gardevoir away. You would be so cool. Making me a bit excited because this weekend we've got the wild area coming up, which will be really fun. And Tyranitar's one of those spawns, and I want to Shundo with it. Charmander over there. You know, shiny door. I know what happened though. If I'd stop streaming now and I went and streamed myself, I'd probably get a Shalpha or something. Just because, you know. Raichu up to his usual. It's the only danger with the electric ones, because they mainly have a Thunderbolt in them. If you're not careful, you can just get tapped out before you get to that gate. Another Tyranitar. And a Charmander. Yep, just coming through, lads and lasses. Now for Ripper. Not exciting me still, Ripper. You know what I'm saying? Be a Tepig. That's more exciting than you, even as an alpha. Got 3 starters that time, that's alright. Got a Bulber over there. And a Roserade. Yeah, this is a stinky run this time. No starters. Is it going to be 6 for 6? Yep. Should not be allowed. No shiny here and a Lucario. We're going to get the full shebang with no starters. Here we are. That's a rough little reset that. But it happens. I'm still getting banged out by just existing. Is it Absol? And got Gallade. For some reason I could not think of Gallade's name. I knew it was a G. Two Garchomps. Getting trapped today. Neither a shiny though. Is that a hippo? Two hippos. That is stinky and smelly. Two Squirtles, Bulbasaur. That's red as well. Charmander and a Lucario. Got Machamp punching Finnair up. What a guy. Get him. Need a couple of Raichus as well. So hopefully one of those can spawn sooner or later as well. That'd be very, very nice indeed. Get set up for Mega Dimensions. Because I think I'll just use one of those simply because I don't get to use Raichu that often. Have a Charmander in the corner. Nothing there. Gardevoir there anyway. Chili beans. Attention seekers. Got a piggy over there. Not the colour I want though. Good picks here, but it's not providing that shiny colour. A double Lucario, unfortunately. No, it's going to run straight through. No, don't get a chance. Back to daytime, Bulba. Be careful we don't, yeah, because if that was Gardevoir then that would have been running off. I wouldn't have minded resetting that spawn because it's not bad. I think that Gardevoir has been on this corner though because I'm not seeing two grass spawns. That's unfortunate. Just gonna keep doing a little cheeky check of that every now and then. There's another alpha toted out. At least it is blessing us with a chikorita most of the time while that spawn's not active. Yeah, for some reason. It must have been a Gardevoir. Only reason I can think of that not being there anymore. Another Alpha Charmander. Didn't decide to be shiny though, you bugger. The rate of them is definitely low, but we're nearly on 10 checks since we started counting, so not bad considering. It's a bit of a... I wouldn't mind the Pinsir or the Clefable or the Dragalge. 2 Alpha Hippos. Really trying to make me want one of those, but you are not going to do that, unfortunately, because I can't stand those spawns being there. Lucario is okay, but it's not fun. There we go, we got the spawn back. Got a little Bulba there as well. Thought I saw a shiny then, but it was not. I was getting a bit tired for some reason. I was up late editing and then I could not, what you might call it, I couldn't bloody sleep immediately when I went to bed. Oh, shiny Sableye. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Very nice shiny right there. Let's go. We'll take that. Let's see if I can grab this without getting absolutely destroyed though, that'd be nice. Because my champ is trying it. Right, we need to get away from that middle because every guy is trying to F me up. Shiny Sableye, let's go. Here's a new one for this game. So I do think I have one in Violet. But we'll definitely take that. Right, let's just try and sneak onto it over here. Right, we've nearly got enough energy as well. That Hippo's gonna try it. What do we want? Sableye in. Get you in a luxury ball. There we go, guys. Sableye. Let's just quickly heavy slam this so we can get the Mega Energy. Sorry, mate, you just kind of got bodied then. There we go. Let's update that shiny. Counter to 1 today. Really glad we got that. So let's get you out. There we go. I'll swap you out for our Agron. And then where is our Sableye? I'll give that to you, Sable. Alright. Sableye. Not Sableye. Right, guys. Let's check this out. So there he is. In all his glory. And then let's get that Mega. Shiny Mega Alpha Sableye. Very, very nice. Looking like he's holding a nice little rupee from Zelda. There he is. Just running around with his little gemstone. Very, very good shiny. Very happy with that. Mega Shiny Alpha Sableye, guys. Okay, oh, yep, we are definitely definitely catching a bit of a sleepy there. Let's let this Mega Energy drain. There he is. So cool. Very, very nice shiny, that indeed. Now back to the starter hunt, because that is what triggers us to change and get started on the alpha. Well, just a shiny chestpin. Dun 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 dun. Definitely a good shiny though. Sableye is definitely one of the good ones. No thanks. You can keep your Thunderbolts to your scent. Thank you very much. Well, let's see if we can quickfire a shiny or two here. Preferably you, bro. We need you to shine and deliver. And Chikorita and Totodile. We need all the new starters, really. All the new Mega starters. Nothing in the middle. Do your Charmander there though. Need to check over there because sometimes a bit of spice can exist. You're gonna be really cool as well, Drampa, don't you worry. Got a Piggy over there. Charmy. Doom. Diddle now, boom, boom. Yeah, it's looking stinky so far. Yep. No starters. And then to Lucario, yeah. Just sometimes you get those runs where absolutely everything sucks. Got a fair few of those Alpha Malamars too. None being shiny, of course. Nothing there. And 2 Lucarios, unfortunately. Diddle-a-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. No, we don't want you anymore. That Gengar looking very menacing, as per usual. Leave that God of War alone. No. Not sure if I'd noticed with just the tail. I don't think the tail changes colour like there's in the flame on the end. But I'll go and look anyway. That Dragonite, you're looking very, very good. Yeah, we definitely don't see as many as I thought, because now I'm counting them. Yeah, obviously, the fact is there, innit? But every 100 times I see a spawn, it should have a... Should see Alpha 5 times, so... I guess there is that as well. God of War Central. There's another Sableye. Thank you for being shiny, brother. Appreciate it. Two more God of Wars. Please stop taking up my grass spawns. It's very rude. Nothing on the shiny front here. A champ, man. It just makes me laugh the way they run. Like if you're just staring back, they're just getting caught on that slope. Apologies. Can't stop bloody yawning. You need to get a good night's kit, but the grind never stops, so any bit of spare time you have, you want to fill it out. Another Tepig. Come on, Drampy, you know what to do, pal. Gotta be that yellowy orange. There's another alpha starter. That's what we like to see. So that's 9 on that. Chikorita. All kicking off there. Yep, nice try, mate. Mission failed, you get me next time, maybe. Maybe you will, maybe not. Few more starters again though, which is nice. Another 2 Chikoritas on that corner. Another Charmander there. Teleport before that lava plume comes in. It's looking like some stink. They're going to be on this, so saved by a Bulbasaur. And a Tepig, 2 Tepigs. Not too bad in the end. It's just cringe when you see like 4 spawns on the water side be all like Malamar and everything else other than the stuff you wanted to see. Got one there. Got Chikorita over here. Alpha Roserade. Some cool picks here, but you don't obviously need that Starmie anymore. And another 2 Lucarios. For some reason my brain went, I don't know what it was confused about then. You would be cool. When you're not shiny, you're not. Well, you are cool even when you're not shiny, but shininess adds that extra layer of coolness that we want. There's our 10th alpha scene today. Alright, we're just gonna unlock that a minute. There we go. We'll have to change that for a while till we get to triple digits. You could have been shiny though, Totodile. And always remember that when you're spawning in as an alpha. Wow, this is a lot of power apart from that Simisage. It's an immense amount of power. You need to take a chill pill. Fucking, you're just running past and you just see a massive beam of light just come towards you. Probably Tyranitar. And then then it changes into that mediocrity. Oh my days, 2 hippos as well. So we get a Bulbasaur, get a few starters. Rose Red, Alpha. Oh, this side was alright. That middle and fire side was pretty stinky, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, hard. I feel like I'm just gonna be on and on for the rest of the evening now. No on the Bulba. No on the Alpha. No on the Tepig. Rude. Now why would you electrocute me? Because when you appear shiny, I'm actually going to be your trainer. I was going to say, that's definitely not a shiny one. I'm just like, sort of giving myself some false feeling that that was then, for some reason. Yep, that sun is setting big time. Only thing I don't like about the winter is how early it gets dark. Oh, another Alpha over there. Not a shiny one, of course, because we'd be going crazy over here. That is 11. So we're definitely seeing a few. Would like that Skarmory though. That Skarmory will be nice because I'll use that in my blind. No, 2 charms. 2 charms. Cheers for that. They're out scrapping over there and breaking the fingers for me. Right, 1 sec. I'm just gonna check my rota for next week. Yep. That's cool. You know what? I'll take that. So what is that? 4, 8, 11, 19. My guy does all that and still gets all them shifts. That is absolutely crazy. Oh shit, yeah, his mum not working either. Well, I'm off tomorrow as well, so we'll see if I'm needed more, but yeah, Looks like we're doing a stream tomorrow, guys. Well, I do a big one tomorrow. Don't know what I'll play. I think I might play Tournament of Souls 2, which will just be the little filler game for now. Pokemon is not going anywhere, but I do want to keep variety instilled into the channel. That is how I want things to go on this channel. Tepig in the corner. That's rude. The Alakazam's going to be nice as well. I think any of the ones what you need to evolve via trading's pretty nice to have. So at least you don't have to worry about any trading shenanigans. 2 Bulbas. Alpha God of War 2. Not shiny though. Bit rude here. Not shiny, my brothers, not shiny. Got a Charmander there though, cool stuff. What I'm gonna do, guys, I'm potentially might have to end stream a little bit early. I need to just cook brown some mince for about 5 o'clock, and then I will be back on, all being well, because my mates, I usually chill with him on a Monday, but he's currently dealing with his partner's tooth being a problem, so they're at the emergency dentist. I'm not too sure if I'll be able to be on with him at like 5:30. It's usually when I start with him, so do do bum 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 bum. Any shinies? That's an absolute hail no. To the hell, no. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll quickly just do up the mince. I'll get that ready for my partner. And then I'll stream again, and I'll stream until my mate is on. So might get an extra couple of hours. Another Alpha Bulbasaur. It could be the first one of today, to be fair. I don't remember seeing an Alpha. We've seen a few Alpha Chikoritas. So we'll add that to the counter. Two alpha phalanxes. Definitely thankful they weren't shiny. Great shiny, by the way, but just got two of them bad boys. Don't need any more. Don't need more than one, to be honest, but like, technically, really, we need two Shalphas of Charmander to get them to get Charizard X and Y, which is crazy. My man's out here recovering. Don't know what you're recovering for, bro. Gotta say though, really enjoying this game. I think I enjoy this more than Legends Arceus. I think I'm going to be a bit honest with that one, because I just thought sometimes the nests, like the outbreaks, were a bit annoying. And then obviously post game you could give the Munchlax the berry, but I can't forget which ones it was. But he would take the berries. He'd have like a set time to go thingy. And there was a lot of manipulation with that. But I just prefer this. You go in, you know what you're getting. You don't have to like use loads of shit on a Pokemon. Like in obviously Arceus, you had to use a lot of moves. You had to use a load of its moves. You had to catch a certain amount of them. Like, you had to do a lot of work just to get a singular Pokemon's shiny chance up. So obviously, I prefer this a little bit more. Not to say Legends Arceus was bad, because it wasn't. It was really fun. Very nice change to the formula. But we definitely, if we can keep going on the improvement slide, I will definitely be happy with wherever they go with the next game. Got full faith in it. Got the Alpha Dragalge. Dragalge. Got the car keys, and not mine that. Mine have got some gold on them. Diddly 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 diddly. Diddly diddly. Very stinky spawns. Ah, that's foul. You know what we're gonna do? Bang. We ain't even gonna go all the way. That is absolutely terrible. What is this? Is this like... Is this gonna be stinky parts? Oh my days. Well, I'm gonna have to accept this now because I'm getting harassed from the back and getting harassed from the front. Go and your boy, whatever he's called. At least we got a Squirtle that time, I guess. You know, you gotta find your You're positive somewhere, aren't you? Lucario, you could have been a shiny, bro. I would have accepted that. Would have accepted the 5%er as well. You know, get that rareness on there. I think if we get here and we've got literally no starters on, it's just getting reset there, and then if we can get away with it. Like, look at this, man. Get out. Get out. That is like 2 out of 2 stinkiness. Someone get the peg out, because it reeks in here. Yeah, still not good enough. Got the piano playing Simicia. Hold that, take that. Tepig, my brother. Not shiny though. Totodile over there, Bulbasaur. He's just so adorable, look at him. You're just so cute. With them little fangs. Just his little smirk. I think that appreciation literally comes from Claire as well, my fiance. She absolutely loves Bulbasaur. You can see why. His little bulb, his little fangs. It's weird that all of a sudden it feels proper like light. Even though it's not, it's just literally this being super sunny. We've got the Tepigs. Got Alpha Garbodor there as well, showing an appearance. So cute. God of War just stinks, man. It's a good shiny. It's just, it takes away a spawn from our hunt. Like that Lucario and Hippo. I prefer Lucario and I prefer God of War. But I would prefer the starter before that. So we've got to be careful. Cute ass little Bulbasaur. 2 of them. 2 Tyrannotars. You alright, buddy? You alright, mate? Some power in that centre circle. And we like a bit of power. Again, quite a great looking centre circle. That's what we want to see, man. Bit of power right there. You two are beasts. Another Tepig in the corner. Not a shiny one though. Yeah, man, the shine's been dry. An hour and a half. And we have overloaded our front as well, and the middle. Didn't even notice you there, mate. I'm gonna be completely honest. No, I'm excited for Bax Caliber in the new DLC. Be interesting to know how strong he becomes, because he's a great typing for this dragon meta what we've got going on as well. Two Tepigs. I like it. Nothing on the two there. This Flareon is constantly catching me because I just feel like it looks shiny, but it must be darker. Ooh. I mean, you technically save it, but I ain't gonna head all the way across. We reload the thing. We're just doing it again, are we? Oh, looks like we're reloading it again, are we? Oh, let's get everyone scrapping. Got Bulbasaur that time. Just foul, man. I don't want to see these Malamars like this. Or Roserades, get out. Yeah, we'll look at the starters. Very cool middle. Metagross is always cool to see. Rude. Don't make me come and knock you out, Heliolisk, you know what I'm saying? Need to pipe down, Sunday Jim. Well, luckily we got a 2 out of 7 on the spawner then. There's no point coming here though when you're seeing that ugly shit there. Yeah, we just reset. If that front is not good enough, it just gets reset because like you can do better than that. Shoving guard wars and Roserades like it's fucking like it's a banquet or something. We don't want them. And you as well. You're ugly. You two are just disgusting. Yikes. Ah, no, we're resetting again. This middle does not provide a shiny, which it does not. It's disgusting, mate. It's absolutely disgusting what I'm seeing right now. wish there were a bench in that middle. What, just... You could see all the spawns all around this middle bit on the edging. Unfortunately, that would be too nice. Because we're just seeing absolute nastiness. Oh, look at that. Does that people need, like, telling where to go? Because I don't think he's getting the hint, is he? Might just have to erase him. Have a guard of war. Just what I wanted. Tepig. Bum bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba 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 dum ba dum. Hey, finally an alpha. In a while. Took about probably a good 20 minutes to see that. But getting numbers on the board. 2 bulbas as well. Gotta be careful because these guard wars, man, they're so annoying. Like, I don't know why they're timid. I think I'm gonna skip the fire area. I really want to check it, but it's just long. And it's mainly because of these hippos. Because at least if I can see them, if I was to do the other run, then at least I'm just immediately seeing the hippos, and then I can just reset. I'll check. I've seen one hippo, that's enough for me. I see the happy hip, it's time to dip. That is the rule now. See that hippo, immediately just fucking despawn myself. Nope, I'm not here. Oh, happy hippo, can't we? Oh, I can't. Do you mind? Might as well go all the way now. Can two of them as well, man. But that Scrafty was like, nah. You ain't despawning today. Got fucking told to fucking do one, aren't I? Another alpha squirtle. I think we've seen fire. Probably the most we've seen today in the alphas. That's number 14 of the stream. But it's going to be continuous, that. I will reset my shinies, but I'm not resetting the alpha starter scene because that is something I just want to keep seeing. 2 charmies there. That's much better. Much better than the filthy little what we're calling it. And the hippos. An alpha chikorita. It's weird, we get like an influx, like we'll get one, we get another straight away. And then it cools off for like a good like 20 minutes. Absolutely ugly. I can't stand them hippo spawns. I don't know what anyone else is feeling on them. They ruined this corner. You see one of them and you're like, nah. I genuinely could not think of a worse Pokemon. Just loves giving me them. It just knows. It knows that I don't want it. It's just going to continuously give it. And it's basically saying, hold that. Oh, you don't like it? Hold that then. Oh, we've got 2 Alpha Scrafties. We've got 2 piles of crap up here as well. Classic. Da 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 bam bam da dum bum 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 bum. Very ugly sight of me yawning. And also a very ugly sight with all these Gardevoirs and shit. It's Alpha Central here. Have we got another starter here? Of course we don't. Just sucks. And then 2 hippos as well. Oh, it's so dirt, man. This is what genuinely ruins it, and it's so annoying that I cannot keep the spawns there when I'm overloading the area. It's so frustrating because you are just seeing top tier garbage every time you go there. It's like, it's 1 hippo, I got 1 Gardevoir. Like, look, double Gardevoir, so no grass starters on this run. And then I'll go over here and there'll be a hippo and a Lucario. Looks like we're getting the starter. Nope, double Lucario. That's what I mean, it just sucks. Just absolutely sucks. Like, it's a fun, exciting zone, but it's also a frustrating zone. Because you just want at least a few checks around. Because it's about, I don't know, maybe like 20 seconds, 25 seconds to just quickly do my route. All rubbish. Bulba, Rosa, Garda, and Malamar. And then 2 hippos. Foul shit, man. Do 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 do. Yeah, nothing great there. And a double Lucario. Oh, we sucked on the shinies today. Thought we'd get a few more on here. It's gonna be very difficult to. Yeah, I'm just gonna reset that. Very difficult to, you know, keep up with yesterday's total. Quite a few alphas around. Got a Piggy and we got a Hippie. Getting absolutely bombarded with light electric. Oh, that's another Squirtle. He's not shiny though. There's another one. Seeing that. Yeah, every hour we're averaging around 8, I think. By the looks of it, about what data I'm pulling in. Yeah. We're not gonna go over there if we don't need to. Mainly because these spawns suck. Wow. Wow. That's two. Two in this run. That's a shame. Neither of those were shiny. Let's see if we maybe might have a couple over here. So one's a Lucario anyway. I think the other one's one as well, yeah. So that's 18. Oh, bloody hell, we're getting spoiled right now. Got to keep up. Oh, I'm definitely appreciating seeing these. These are a welcome sight to my eyes. Because this is the meat and potatoes of what we're wanting from this zone. A Shalpha starter is the goal. Yep, I had a feeling that was going to be a Gardevoir. Just 2 Hippos. Why not? You know, because we don't like them, so we'll just keep giving me them. Wow, that Squirtle, man. What a tease. Literally, what a tease. We've literally seen like 3 of those in the last 5 minutes. Not shiny though. And then happy Hippos are us. think I'd be a tiny bit salty if we got a shiny Squirtle or something afterwards. Just normal. I'm like, oh, you've done that on purpose. Got Alpha Agron there. 2 Tepigs. Take those. Do you know how I feel about the Hippos? Technically a Hippo slander at this point. Just absolutely going in. Rose Red, we do not need you. Ba-dum. Ba-da-ba-dum, ba-dum. Wow, it's really giving us the alphas in here for the starters. We've definitely seen plenty so far. Alpha Lucario as well. I'm a bit salty if one of those decide to shine and they're not alpha, because they're just giving me some real good opportunities to get that. I'd be a bit gutted. Piggy over there. Do-do-do-do. Two Gardevoirs are not appealing in the slightest. And then we're gonna have 2 Hippos, are we, to seal the zone? Yeah, of course we are. You just know once it sucks most of it, it's gonna suck at the end as well. You usually don't get the nice ending. Charmander. Would have been some really cool shininess there. Starmie used recover, but it was an idiot because its health is already full. Please don't be a guard. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. Being on this grass side, it'd be a bit annoying. 2.5 minutes, but generally. We don't have it set here. Nothing. Nothing extra. Is it the double hit? No, we did get a Charmander. Kind of wish you could just immediately teleport. Imagine if you could. It'd be so easy. It's nice. Ta-da. Happy up. So it's time to dip. Do boom 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 boom. Oh, we'll get the opportunity to fly, we will. You all know what you need to do. I can't give you any easier clues than changing colour. That's literally the easiest clue you will ever get. Down, 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 down. Dun 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 dun. Can you be shiny? Dun dun dun. Time flying when you're shiny hunting, I tell you now, it's going so quick. There we go. We don't want to see you ever again, Hippo, please. Stop torturing me. Look at your brethren's everywhere. Another Alpha Squirtle. That's crazy how many we've had today. Like, ridiculous. Like, if I don't see that shiny, I'm gonna be disappointed, because that today has like gone, yo, I'm daring you to find me as a shiny. I'm daring you. But we don't want to find it as a shiny for some reason. Piggy and Hippo. is the fact that Gardevoir is timid as well. That's what makes him more annoying. Because you're actively, like, dodging her. Double hippo, bro. Thought for a second that was a shiny then, but just a bit, I think it's the shading. Another alpha Tepig. Not the shiny one though. Double Gardevoir, stink. Happy hips. Yeah, the Squirtle is being the more predominant spawn right there. That's another alpha Chikorita. Not an autumn looking one. Because that's the beauty, man. That gets evolved immediately all the way up. Like, we're not asking questions. We just immediately evolve that up. But when they're not, I'm not evolving them. Because I'm just going to keep them as the living dex options for this game. I want the alpha. And then I'll evolve the alpha to the Mega Evolution for the starters. The ones that have got the access, that is. Which I believe all of them do, actually. Now I'm thinking about it. Obviously the Chespin is gonna be his Megastone will be coming out next season, and then we'll finally have the Kalos trio, all Megarable, which is good. For Gardevoir Anglade. I always find that pretty cool when that's a combination. Don't find that one though. Two Lucario's a bit stinky. So I'm gonna do one more check, guys. Do this one, then I'll do another, and then I will just momentarily just cook tea for my fiance, and then I'll be back till whenever my mate's on. Very cool spawns. But the alpha's there. Not so much on the smelly hippos. Right, so we'll do one more. And then we'll call it a do for now. Should be like half an hour. If that. I've just got to brown the mince and make some pasta. And, you know, spaghetti bolognese is pretty easy. All things considered. You could have shined, Raichu. Like, I will respect it. But you didn't. And that's rude. Alright. That is a no bueno. We'll do one more for good luck, because we just like doing this to ourselves. Right, so looking pretty stinky right now. There you go. No bueno on all this. Charmander and a hippo. Alright. Hopefully I can shake a bit of this tiredness off as well. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now. I'm not gonna say